Thank you, Mr. Moderator. I need a remote. Do you have it now? Okay, to show you in 7 minutes what we were doing in 20 years, but I will concentrate on the most important issues. So, most of the countries share aquifers. If we exclude island states, most of the countries do share aquifers. And changes of groundwater quality and quantity can lead to international issues, but also, we see it in practice, can serve as a platform for international cooperation. And this cooperation is very much needed, as we just heard, to prevent, mitigate, or eliminate problems and to increase the overall benefit from groundwater. In the last 20 years, a number of programs set up to deal with transboundary aquifers, and here are the logos of some programs and organizations, but also including, of course, ISARM, which is led by UNESCO and includes a lot of other organizations. So next to cooperation, international cooperation, harmonization is the main challenge because among countries there are differences in languages, classifications, reference systems, and etc. Well, international cooperation on transboundary aquifers started actually in the 80s, 90s in Northern Africa. And that first inventory of transboundary aquifers was done in Europe, led by UNEC. And very simple, just do you share aquifer or not? And just a circle. And then activities continued. Southeast Asia, in 2006, first report has been produced. You see again ovals and circles, but very important step. And then 2 assessments in international water, assessment of international waters, lakes, and aquifers in Europe and Central Asia, led by, again, UNEC. And you see some results from Central Asia. Then very important work in Western Asia by UNESCO and BGR. And excellent work of our American colleagues for very important documents, maps, so Americas. Finally, in 2015, we joined all these efforts, and the map of transboundary aquifers of the world has been produced for the World Water Forum in Korea. We were all proud to have at least, well, I mean, it's just delineation and some description. Don't think that it's detailed analysis, but first we had an overview of transboundary aquifers in the world. Not only that, we went further with, thanks to Jeff. There was at that time a transboundary water assessment program, not only aquifers but all waters, and more than 330 experts from 130 countries were involved in delineating aquifers. The methodology for multidisciplinary assessment has been developed, and first publicly available transboundary information management system was made available, and we were very proud. It was a result of a lot of work, but a lot of good cooperation. And so next to that, so we have methodology, we have baseline, we have information system, we have legal framework, which is known to you, and there is also an in-depth assessment for a number of aquifers, like in an OSS region, but also in Africa and Guarani in South America, etc. So with really thorough analysis. And there is an update of the map, which was presented at the ISAM conference just last year. This is just to show you from global perspective that among aquifers, which are large aquifers, which are under threat globally, most of them are transboundary. Do we need transboundary cooperation? Well, if you have a large spring and then you have a border here and aquifer there, you certainly need it. But we need to deal with challenges, and challenges are next to harmonization and lack of monitoring data, this, what I just mentioned. Okay, pick up which are the hotspots and which are priority areas in these large aquifers, and concentrate your cooperation there. Cooperation is still the main challenge, of course. To wrap up, concluding remarks, keep fostering international cooperation. Climate change and water, they don't stop at any borders, and certainly not administrative borders. Place transboundary aquifers in the context of the broader societal and environmental issues. Use multidisciplinary approach. Groundwater monitoring is very important, and use international protocols, which we have, but also local agreements as a building block. Thank you for your attention.